Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Mara, and I welcome you to this Pick a Card reading. Today, we are taking a look at what successes are coming your way. And this was the popular vote in the poll that I put out this week. So, thank you to all who voted. And if you are interested in having more say in what Pick a Card topics we go over each week, then please stay tuned. I may end up doing those as more of a regular thing. So I have three different Six of Wands from different tarot decks. This is the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is the Ethereal Visions, and this is the Wyspell tarot. So go ahead and take your time to choose the deck, or the card rather, that really stands out to you the most, and then we will jump into your reading. All right, if you need more time, you can pause the video or go down to the description box and hit the reading selection timestamp. We are going to start with reading number 1, but if you felt more drawn to these, you can also find your readings timestamped in the description box as well. And as always, if you're interested in purchasing these decks or learning more about them, I will have links to those decks, as well as a link to all of the decks that I use in my personal practice, as well as on this channel. So yeah, let's get started with reading number 1. I'll see you at your reading. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive into the successes that are coming your way. And I do want to set a time frame for this. So let's go ahead and do over the course of the next 3 months. So in the next 90 days, what successes are coming to you? All right, Spirit, for group number 1, in the next 90 days, what successes are coming their way? Okay. Oh, I love this. The Six of Wands landed on the bottom of the deck, so this is for sure confirmation that you chose the right deck, that this is for you. So we've got Temperance coming out. I do feel like this success that's coming to you is all about you achieving some level of purity, some level of like a purification process, this feeling of healing and being prepared, or preparing yourself to really embark upon a new journey, where you feel more aligned and connected with yourself. It's almost like you've come to this pond and you're here to really reevaluate what makes sense for you, what you want to take forward, how you want to move through the next chapter of your life. This definitely feels like a pretty significant life change. And especially with the rest of your cards coming out here, we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil. So this feels like you're letting your guard down, you're releasing, you're no longer comparing to the past, you're no longer holding yourself stagnant in this space of like fight or flight. It feels like you're moving into a much smoother trajectory for yourself. So with the Devil coming out, I do feel like this success is going to really accompany the process of you letting go of really intense limiting beliefs. And that can definitely take some time. So please be patient with yourself. It may be that you start this process within the next 90 days and it continues on. I don't feel like letting go of really intense beliefs that you've had chained to you for a very long time is a quick and easy process. It's definitely something that you need to give yourself time to develop and really apply into your life in a way that makes sense. With the Wheel of Fortune, this does feel like something that is it's yours. Like this is your birthright. This feeling of release, this feeling of coming into your own, coming into your body, feeling safer in your environment and in your path. It definitely feels like this is an opportunity to check in with yourself, make sure that you're still enjoying your successes, make sure that you're still enjoying the things that life has to offer because your path isn't done. This card symbolizes achievement that really marks the middle of your journey. Before you set back out, you need to make sure, are you happy and are you aligned with what you've got going on? And I do feel like there's this certain level of reevaluation with temperance and especially with the devil that speaks of getting into alignment with the things that make sense for you so that you can walk on this path that speaks of alignment and authenticity and all the things that really make life worth living. So let's see what else is coming through for you. What other clarities can we get for group number 1 in terms of these successes? Yeah, a cycle's wrapping itself up. It's definitely feeling you've got 2 tens coming out, and it feels like now is the time to just embrace what has fallen off or what is trying to fall off, what no longer serves you. Allow that to really exist and honor that process so that moving forward, you don't have to carry these beliefs with you that really, took charge of the way that you were living in this cycle within this period. The worst is over. It's done. And just moving forward, it seems like it's going to be a lot easier for you if you embrace everything that this ending is. So know that if it's feeling really messy, if it's feeling really hard, it's not going to feel that way forever. And I would say that, within the next 3 months that you won't feel this way anymore, that things are going to be done. You don't have to worry about these harsh negative thoughts that are, penetrating your back. Like you don't have to worry about this anymore. With the 10 of Wands being in reverse, it feels like you're going to have an easier time. Like you're letting go of a lot. There's a lot that's being shed. And as you move forward, the path forward is going to make so much more sense to you. Like things will just kind of like naturally progress as they should with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning. And if we get on and if we get into the flow of the wheel and the flow of our lives, then things just kind of naturally make sense for us. The Lovers, I feel like this is all about you really making the choice to feel alignment in your life, whatever that looks like, and knowing that that will change from time to time. Who you are now at the end of this cycle is very, very different than who you will be in the middle of the cycle or even at the beginning of the next cycle, because I do feel like you're still kind of wrapping this up. So your success is all about you choosing to move in a new direction. Yes, we've got the Ace of Cups. So this feeling of keeping yourself afloat, and it's not hard. It feels like the universe is handing you the supplies to really create this new peace of mind, to create this new lifestyle. This definitely it doesn't feel like a monetary success. It doesn't feel like a job, or it doesn't feel like a house that you may purchase. This feels like a lifestyle. This feels like your inner working that is really shifting, and that's going to lead you to all of those physical, humanly things. But this success that's coming to you is all about you making a choice to live your life differently, to move in a new direction, to close things out and just release what is no longer working for you so that you can attract and lean into the really beautiful things that the universe is offering to you. So at first it may feel like you're floating, and then eventually you're swimming and you're enjoying this environment. You're really going with the flow of what you've got going on, and you're going with the flow of this newfound abundance and prosperity. So overall, your success is going to be a big lifestyle change that will encompass many other things because of that change, because of you choosing to lean into something that really, really benefits you. So yeah, I'm excited for you. I feel like this is a really great energy and a really good starting point for attracting beautiful and meaningful things in your life, a lot more stability as well. So lean into the changes, navigate this with your emotions, navigate it with your intuition, and just know that you're not going to be feeling this way for much longer. The worst is done, and you can expect to find more balance, to really find that purity that temperance offers. You are starting on a new path, but it's so worth it. So if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, that's okay. Just take it one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with all of these thoughts of like, I have to do this, I have to do that. Just allow yourself to stay in this shedding energy where you don't have to worry about long term right now. You're just focused on what can I release right now? What's no longer serving me? How can I feel best in this moment right now? So, yeah, I love this. I love this energy for you. So, if you found this reading helpful and insightful and you resonate with the way that I read tarot, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you chose this pile, then please let me know in the comments. I always love to know who chose what pile. Yeah, and I will see you at the next reading. Thank you for being here. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into the successes that are coming your way. And I do want to set a timeline for this. So let's go ahead and set this for within the next 3 months. So in the next 90 days, what successes are coming to you? So for group number 2, Spirit, what successes are coming to them in the next 90 days? Start there. Okay. Taking charge in your life. You're definitely overcoming something that you've been really worried about. It feels like there's some kind of situation that you've been worried about, like not getting your way, not getting the things that you want karmically or, justicely. But it feels like whatever has been weighing on you, you don't need to worry about. It feels like the the cosmos, everything is in your favor. It feels like whatever is happening, if things haven't worked out in the past, it had to happen that way to set you up for this success. So this is something that you are really having to learn from, having to really change a lot. I feel like you've had to adopt a lot of habits or some kind of new way of being, like your lifestyle, the way that you show up in life, or the way that you take care of yourself. And there's a lot weighing on this. There's a lot of responsibility is what I'm feeling. And so this is a time for you to learn from the things that you've really had to adopt along the way. This success really speaks of having more control in your life, taking back your power. And it feels very much outside of you. So it doesn't feel like pile number one was very internal energy. This feels more outside of you, something that maybe doesn't feel like it's in your control, like it's a co-creative experience. It could be an object, it could be a court hearing, it could be somebody in your life that they have the upper hand, or something that you've been worried about, and because of your ability to navigate this, and I feel like you need to hear that you're doing better than you think. Because of your ability to navigate this, you have learned a lot, and the universe is going to be offering some kind of balance, some kind of trade to allow for you to really step into more of a powerful and almost dominating energy. I feel like you're not going to be this like sad, weak energy that can come or present itself through the Nine of Swords. It's not always that way, but it definitely encompasses a lot of anxiety. And so, if that's something that you've been struggling with, know that you won't anymore. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yes. You will be able to make hard decisions. You will be able to feel like you can navigate the more intense things. There's so much sword energy in this. And so I feel like there's this sense of justice outside of yourself, but because of that experience of being brave and facing the things that are causing anxiety in your life and that are hard decisions, because of your ability to navigate those things and really take on the harder lessons in life, you have adopted this new way of navigating things. And you have this mental strength that has really been developed through the process of navigating these more physical situations. I feel like there's this really healthy stubbornness that's being birthed within you. Okay, we have judgment, and on the bottom of the deck is Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to change things, for you to things have been happening the same way for years, maybe even your whole life, and now the script is flipping, and you get to write your own story. You get to the universe, I feel like, is kind of blessing you in this way of like rebirth, where you get to start your journey from a blank slate or from a fresh start, where you don't have to worry about all of the things that were really weighing on you in this darker like time previously, like leading up to this moment of justice in your life. Is there any other clarity you can offer, Spirit, for group number 2? Okay. Finally, we get some some cups energy in here. Still very sword dominant, with the Page of Swords being on the bottom of the deck. So this definitely feels like a bit of a confirmation that this is a learning uh, process for you. This is something that has required you to learn from other people. It's definitely a co-creative experience. So whatever you have been worried about, if it's a group project, if it's, again, a court case, or some kind of thing where you really have to rely on other people's skills to get you to where you want, then know that all is well. Like you're fine. Everything is fine, and the success that's coming to you is going to really instill this level of confidence in your ability to navigate things moving forward. With the Queen of Cups, this is a reminder to really step into your emotional guidance system. Maybe you are dealing with a lot of the more mental aspects, like having to self-soothe and really overcome a lot of anxieties or restless nights from the injustices that have really persisted leading up to this point. But now is the opportunity to really talk to yourself in a a loving and kind way, to really embrace yourself, embrace your imperfections, and give yourself this certain level of nurturance and compassion that the Queen of Cups is so beautiful at. She does actually, and I feel like it's worth mentioning that sometimes the Queen of Cups, like, she listens to her intuition so much, almost to a fault. And so it does feel like even if logically other people are saying, go this way, go this way, go this way, you may need to make the hard decision to say, you know what? I hear you. That makes logical sense, but I'm really feeling that I need to go this way. And that will bring you into this space of justice. And I actually just got chills all over. So I feel like that's a even further confirmation that you need to make that choice to, you know, swing your little sword, and eventually when you make those choices based off of what's right for you, you will channel this Queen of Swords energy. So you're going from the page up to the queen. And I just feel like there's this beautiful balance between what makes sense logically for you and what makes sense emotionally. Like, you'll be able to tell what is what. And there won't be that level of confusion or doubt because of you leaning or having a really intense influence of, what's going to be right for you. The chills are literally persisting. So I feel like if you need some kind of confirmation, this is it. This is it. You need to make the choice that's going to benefit you emotionally. And as you choose those things, as you learn through that experience, then you will get to where you're wanting to go. So yeah, your success is pretty powerful. It definitely feels like you, like, the first thing that I said, I feel like it was, I can't remember exactly, but reclaiming power in your life, taking things back, choosing to really stand in your authenticity, to stand in the justice of receiving what is due to you. You are in control. And I feel like, yes, there are a lot of outer influences. Like, what is coming to you is because the universe has sent somebody to really deliver that to you, but it's also really affecting and changing the way that you think and navigate in this world. So, I love this energy for you. I feel like it's so refreshing. There's a lot of mental energy, so just allow yourself to navigate things with a little bit more emotion, because sometimes too much swords energy you can end up overthinking things and stay in that anxious and really powerless energy of not being able to make a clear choice for yourself. So just be aware of that and allow yourself to tap into that emotional energy a little bit more often. So yeah, I love this for you. If you found this reading helpful and you resonate with the way that I read tarot, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you at the next reading. Blessed be. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and jump into the successes that are coming your way. And I do want to set a time frame for this. So it'll be within the next 90 days or the next 3 months that you are seeing this. So for group number 3, Spirit, in the next 3 months, what successes are coming their way for group number 3? Let's start here. Release. There's something that you have really wanted to achieve in terms of the work that you do. And so I feel like, or some kind of project, like it may not be actual work, but more like schooling or something that you have to dedicate a lot of energy into and really time things accurately. And I feel like things just haven't been working in your favor. And I feel like there is this certain level of release happening with Judgment and the Three of Swords, where you don't have to worry so much about like all of the little moving pieces that really encompass this bigger project. I feel like there's a lot of success. There's a lot of upliftment from other people. So it may be that you collaborate with people and really end up including other people's energy in the process of whatever you're creating. It definitely also feels like this a certain level of like reevaluation of deciding how you want to move forward, because this does feel like a bit of a pause moment where you're being given the opportunity to change some things. So if what hasn't been working is no longer serving you, then I feel like there's this ability to kind of let things go that really held you back in a way from receiving the things that you really want. Okay. I love this. Yeah, this is a very emotional journey. This is a passion project. This is something that you are really working towards. I feel like this entrepreneurial energy coming from it, but again, it doesn't have to be work. But I do feel like there's this certain level of this being a project that like you have come up with ideas around, you've come up with strategies, you've really planned things, you've timed things, and there's almost this level of fear to actually like start the actual process of things. Maybe you've been in the planning stage for a while, and so I feel like there is this newfound energy that's really supportive of you moving forward in a way that makes sense for you and in a way that takes you out of the planning stage. There is this really tight knit energy that kind of feels like you may have to be kind of strict in the way that you move from that planning stage into the action oriented phase. But I do feel like if you really pour your emotion into it and create a strong why, that you won't have a hard time sticking to that routine and sticking to what you need to get done in order to achieve what you want. And I feel like the universe is definitely opening this opportunity up to you to make that happen, whatever it is for you. But again, it does feel like this really emotional project that you've really wanted for a long time. There's a lot wrapped up into this. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of potential successes. A lot of potential failures, and so there is this energy with the Fool, and now we've got the Seven of Pentacles. There is this feeling that you're going to have to just start. You're just going to have to allow the universe to do what it needs to do while you take the necessary action to just trust yourself and embark upon this journey. The sun is definitely shining on you. You've got everything that you need to move forward, or at least to get started. And as you make the effort to as you make the effort to create solid plans and really get into this space of perfect timing for you, then things will naturally progress. Things will naturally grow from this seed into the things that you really want to harvest. And again, that harvesting energy comes back around with that Three of Cups that was initially on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is this energy of really getting the things that you want and celebrating what the good things that are coming to you. As a result, Actually, I want to take that. That one flipped around. I was about to put it back in, but I feel like we should go over it. As a result of you putting in the work to get the things that you want, this is a slow and steady energy that's coming out. This is a bit of a confirmation that yes, things will take time. It's not that, you make the decision to take action and then all of a sudden all this abundance and all of this prosperity and awareness, like popularity comes from you putting yourself out there. But I feel like eventually that stability that you're really craving will come. It will come as a result of you just doing the work as you need to. So trust that even if things are a bit slow in the beginning, that things will pick up. Okay, we've got strength in the sun. Okay. Yeah, just allow yourself to be more dedicated to the things that you want. Allow yourself to have a certain level of trust in the universe and in yourself to get the things that you really want. The universe is saying go with the flow. Go with the pull that you are feeling in terms of how to achieve what you want with this project, with this work thing that you've got going on. It definitely feels like more of a singular moment, like it's not a whole lot of co-creative energy, but that definitely doesn't rule it out. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like there is this energy of that entrepreneurial stuff going on where you have so many beautiful ideas, you have so many really important things to say. And if you choose to embark on that journey, yes, you will co create along the way and meet people along the way. But this is about you and your spiritual path. This is about you and your work adventure, the things that you really want to see for yourself. And I feel like the universe is just smiling on you. Again, that sun energy. It's saying, go ahead and reach for your desires because you will be successful. The successes that are coming to you are a wide array of them. It feels like over the next 90 days that you will be beginning some kind of beautiful path, some kind of work adventure that's going to bring you a lot of prosperity, a lot of confidence in your ability to live your life from a more happy space, to feel more in love with what you've got going on. The lovers can speak of passion project. So just allow yourself to believe in your ability to create, believe in your ability and your ideas because they're very important and people are going to want to pay for your advice or for what you have to offer specifically. So yeah, this definitely feels like a big achievement in your ability to get um, rewards for the things that you have to offer. Does that make sense? I mean, I can't hear you, but I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I love this energy for you. And I feel like if you just embrace it, if you choose to really release the limiting beliefs that hold you back from making that leap of faith and going towards the things that you want, that you will be very successful. You will be wildly successful even. So yeah, if you resonated with this reading and you like the way that I read tarot, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I do post a weekly pick a card reading. So yeah, I will see you at the next reading. Blessed be.